Hello and welcome back to my channels. And in this video, I'm gonna review the three of the most famous muscle car in the U.S. and Germany and Japan. So this is 124 scale motor car from the Bburago and Maisto. And so obviously there are two red. One is from the Bburago, the Mustang is from the Maisto. So you can clearly tell which one is which. So anyway, there are 124 scales, and so don't expect to be too much detail there, like a 118 scale. One day, if they make the 118 scale in the better details and premium collectible items, then I will go for it. But at the moment, Maisto and Bburago only made them in 118 scale in normal standard version without much detail on it. I look at the photos and it didn't seem to be appealing to me too much, so I decided to go with 124 scale instead of 118 scale. And another thing is the space, and I prefer to have the decent quality one. But if it's not too much, I don't want to keep buying the cheap quality one and then keep shoving it on my display cabinet. And I only want to collect the premium collectible items. If it's not, then I just do the 124 scale, and then when my son grow up, I'll let him play with it. Anyway, so let's get started with the first one. So let's start with Japan. So here we are. Now this is the most famous iconic street racing car in Japan, and everybody call this one as a street king actually. So Nissan Gtr is very famous in Japan. You've seen it in the Fast and Furious so many times, and Nissan GTR is everywhere. So this is the R35. Obviously, there's a previous one is R34, and it's been around for many years. Actually, they haven't changed this design at all for a long time. Now they're gonna come out with a new one, and there's a concept model already out, and for the Nissan GTR, and it will be a R36. Obviously, I think it will come out in the 2022 or something like that on sales. So at the moment, it's only a concept car. Anyway, so let's look at the detail on the front, and the front detail looks quite good, and you got silver and a Nissan GTR logo on it, which is really nice. Obviously the grills in all these models are all not see-through, they're all steel, so don't expect it to be open, but at least there's some detail of the mesh feeling on it. And then the light details are not bad. I mean, you can see a little round die and a bit of daytime running light going on, and so on. So one good thing about this one is that you can open the bonnet, which is good. If you open this one, the engine detail is fairly detailed. Actually, it's very nice, considering it's only 124 scale. So you got some nice engine details here with the silver and red painted, and some of the little effects going on. It's really nice actually. I'm very happy with this engine detail for 124 scale. It's amazing. You got of course opening door features, and then again none of the three cars has the brake disc and caliper, which is a shame. I don't know why Bburago and Maisto only do this brake disc and caliper on a Ferrari model. I think that's because they have an official license from Ferrari, but also they have an official license on these cars as well, but they don't somehow put these details in it, which is really a shame, really. I really wish that they can put a little bit efforts to put that kind of stuff, but looks like it's probably a licensing issue. It's not like they can't do it, they can, they just don't do it because of the license maybe. Anyhow, inside detail is fairly nice, and you can see Nissan GTR logo on it, and then gear sticks there, handbrakes there, some of the dials and sat navs are there, so it's fairly decent detail there, but it's not really impressive, I would say, but it's okay for 124 scale. And the wheels they can turn on the front, but the steering wheel doesn't turn, so they don't actually link together somehow. So on the side also looks not bad. It's quite detailed enough. I can see seat padding and they're all there, so it's good. Yeah, I'm happy with this as it is, really. You can see the two subwoofer on the speakers on the rear passenger shelf, on the rear seat, sorry. Yeah, and at the back you can have the exhaust, and then the light details, they're all there. Of course all the light details are just simple plastic, and yeah, Nissan is just painted on it. They're not sticker or any bumpy feeling on it, it's just plain. And the exhausts are all together as well, which is kind of annoying. But in the real car, this is like a separate exhaust pipe. But underneath there's nothing there. So the good thing is the wheels are straight, so if you play, if my son play it, it will go straight line. It doesn't go wobbly, so the alignment is straight there, which is good. Let's look at this not Nissan, the Audi RS5. So I wish I could get the BMW M4 as well, but they only do the M3 of the previous model. But okay, never mind. I got this one instead. Now there are two different color. Nissan Gtr have the red and white. I think I've seen it on the internet before. And this one, RS5, come with the green and red. I prefer green, but they sent me the red one instead. So they're all about 15 to 20 pounds, so they're not that expensive. You can get it from Amazon, eBay, or you can go to the Saudi UK dealership on the online retailer. So they're all over the place, so they're all there. But this car is really not bad. The light detail is good. I like all the little RS logo on it. The design of the front bumper and everything looks good. But this is a previous model. Okay, it's not the latest RS5 model. So the previous model have the Quattro written down on the bumper, but for some reason it doesn't have it, which is lacking. That's annoying. And again, brake disc and caliper not here as usual. And I like the black painted on the side panel, which is nice. The interior is also fairly decent. I can see the all the details on the dash, and you can see little Audi logos and cars on it as well. Yeah, steering wheel is also okay. It's a bit blurry on the camera. I don't know why it's not zooming in clearly enough here. So you got all the little dials and knob in here as well, just like my car actually. So you got flat bottom steering wheel, and they're all there. So it's actually not too bad. I mean, I'm happy with this RS5. The roof is somehow plastic, by the way. All the other cars are die cast, but this one is plastic, which is a shame, and it will get scratched easily, which is you gotta be watch out for. You got a little boot lid spoiler, which is nice. Exhaust is round, black on it. It would be nice to have a little silver on it, but okay, never mind. And the light is a major problem because the red color with the red light and it's kind of blending all together, so you can't tell at the back at all. So that's why I prefer the green color, but unfortunately don't have it. Sorry. Yeah, so this is our RS5. Now, one thing I have to say to you before I move on to Mustang is the wheel alignment is slightly off in this one. So you can see on this side, it doesn't seem to be quite straight. And if you look underneath there, it seems to be a little bit tilted. There's a negative camber here. So it's supposed to be straight here, but it doesn't. Slightly off actually, but not too bad actually. Last but not least, I saved the best for the last. This is the my favorite model cars in terms of all three cars here. So in a real life, obviously, I prefer the RS5, and this is the one that I will pick for a real car. And Nissan Gtr, I don't mind that either, but insurance for this car is quite expensive. So this one is reasonable. I have Audi as well. Mustangs in a real car is kind of different. They're very thirsty engine, very loud. Yeah, so. But in this model, it's not bad. I mean, this is the best model out of all three. So you got all the grills, shiny plastic going on. And then you also have Shelby logo written on the bumper, which is really nice. I wish that Audi also have that Quattro logo written like this, but unfortunately it doesn't. I like the two tones and the black stripe, and then you got plastic shiny on the bonnet as well, which is really good. For some reason this is heavy actually. This is a heavier model than the other two. And the light details are also good. So you got all the xenon headlight and the daytime running light and so on and so forth. So again, no brake disc and caliper. I like the Shelby Cobra logo on it, which is nice. And interior is also not too bad. It's actually good as the other two, but I think this is slightly better details than the other two, I would say, because you got the Shelby logo. Some of the dials and knobs are actually silver painted rather than just all plastic molded piece here. So that make it a bit different here. Okay, so generally I'm happy with this model. I'm not sure I can open a bonnet. I try and try, it doesn't come down. Yep, it doesn't come down at all, so I can't open the bonnet. Rear is not bad, and the light detail is okay, and you can feel the three bumpy line here. But I don't like this black glued things in the back, which is quite obvious. So that is the only one that let down. But generally, it's not too bad. I like the massive spoilers here, and exhausts are not molded like Audi or the Nissan Gtr. So you got individual tailpipe, which is cool. And so generally it's not bad. On top of that, underneath there, you got more detail, which is really nice. Look at that. So it's really cool. And also the wheels are completely straight line, and you got metal steel pole that attach the two wheel together. Because of that, you don't have to worry about negative camber or alignment, because it will always be straight. So it's perfect for the kids to play, and it will always go straight line. It doesn't go like a wobble, like the Audi. So this is really nice. Actually, it's solid feel, and I can tell this is quite durable. So yeah, I'm happy with this car as well. So well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.